Hey everyone, welcome back to The Wealth Mindset, where we turn financial chaos into clarity. I'm your host, and today's guest isn't just a success story. They're a walking testament to what happens when you stop chasing income and start building net worth. Olivia, welcome.
Thanks. Just warning you, this story has tears, bad decisions, and a spreadsheet that looks like a horror movie. But hey, growth is messy, right?
Perfect. Let's start at the bottom. Where were you financially 3 years ago?
Oh man, I was drowning. I had a stable job as a social media manager, $65K a year, which sounded decent in my late 20s, but I lived in Brooklyn, so rent was $2,200 a month. I had 2 credit cards maxed out, $18K total, a car loan, $12K remaining, and student loans, $8K. Every payday, I'd pay bills, then swipe my card for Seamless, Uber, and Target runs. By Tuesday, I'd be checking my bank account like, where did all the money go?
That's a cycle most people know too well. What was the breaking point?
It was my 29th birthday. I went out with friends, spent $300 on dinner and drinks, and woke up the next morning to a notification, overdraft fee, $35. I opened my banking app and saw my balance, $14.27. I sat on my kitchen floor crying and thought, is this my life forever? Working to survive, not to thrive?
That's a raw human moment. What happened next?
A week later, my sister texted me a link to a TED Talk called Why Your Income Doesn't Define Your Wealth. The speaker said something that stopped me cold. Net worth is the only number that matters. It's your assets minus your liabilities, your true financial scorecard. I'd never heard that before. All I knew was income equals good, debt equals bad, but I didn't connect the dots.
So you dove into research.
I spent hours Googling net worth calculator. I found a free tool and filled it out. Assets, $3,000 in savings, $5,000 in my 401k, my car valued at $8,000, total $16,000. Liabilities, $18K credit cards plus $12K car loan plus $8K student loans equals $38,000.
Wow. That's a punch to the gut, but in a good way.
It was. I printed that sheet and taped it to my fridge. Every time I reached for takeout or a new dress, I'd see it and ask, is this helping my net worth or hurting it? That simple question changed everything.
Let's talk about the habits. What was your first step?
I started tracking my net worth monthly. I created a Google Sheet with columns for assets, savings, investments, car value, and liabilities, debts. Every first of the month, I'd update it. Seeing that number tick up, even by $50, kept me motivated.
That's genius. What else?
Automation. I set up 3 automatic transfers from my paycheck. Debt repayment, $800 a month to my highest interest credit card, 24% APR. Savings, $300 a month to an emergency fund until it hit $5K. Investments, $200 a month to a low-cost index fund, Vanguard, VTI.
Why those amounts?
I used the 50-30-20 rule as a base, but tweaked it. I cut my wants budget from $1,200 a month to $600. No more daily lattes or impulse buys. Instead, I meal prepped, canceled subscriptions I didn't use, hello, $15 a month meditation app, and started selling clothes on Poshmark.
Did you face setbacks?
Oh, yeah. Last year, my cat got sick and needed $1,200 in vet bills. I was tempted to put it on a credit card, but I remembered my net worth goal. I dipped into my emergency fund, which I'd built specifically for this, and paid cash. My net worth dropped temporarily, but it taught me. Emergencies happen. Plan for them.
That's a huge mindset shift. What's one habit that made the biggest difference?
Cash envelopes. For groceries, dining out, and fun, I'd withdraw $200 in cash each week. Once the envelope was empty, that was it. No more swiping. It forced me to be conscious of my spending. One time, I wanted to buy a $60 sweater, but I looked at my fun envelope, $15 left, and said, nope, not worth it.
Love that. For our listeners struggling with debt, what's your top tip?
Attack high-interest debt first. I had a credit card at 24% interest. By paying $800 a month extra, I paid it off in 18 months instead of 10 years. The interest savings? Over $5,000. That money went straight to my net worth.
That's math that works. Let's fast forward to today. What does your net worth look like now?
As of last month, assets $25K savings, $18K investments, $10K car value equals $53K. Liabilities, 0 credit cards, 0 car loan, and $3K student loans equals $3K.
Net worth? $50,000. Whee! That's incredible. How does that feel?
Surreal. I bought a condo last year, something I never thought possible. I travel twice a year without worrying about debt. Most importantly, I don't stress about money anymore. My net worth isn't just a number, it's my freedom.
Speaker 2, this is inspiring. Before we wrap up, what's one piece of advice you'd give your 26-year-old self?
Stop caring about how much you earn and start caring about how much you keep. Your net worth is your superpower, and it's never too late to build it.
Wise words. For everyone listening, if you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, try this rule. Focus on your net worth, not your income. It could change your life too.
Thanks, Speaker 1. To anyone out there, you've got this. Start small, be consistent, and celebrate every win.
And that's a wrap for today. Remember, your net worth is your true financial scorecard. Until next time, stay wealthy.